Hello everyone, my name's Reno and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to another episode from The Watcher. They are at the King Opera House trying to find more evidence of the paranormal. But before we get started, I would love to hear from you guys. What is a scary encounter or a spooky encounter that you have had personally? Or maybe someone that's told you something that's happened to them, whether it be something to do with ghosts or cryptids or something supernatural. I would love to hear from you down in the comment section below, and let's get into it.
And then when I came back in, a door was ripped off the wall.
It's a quiet night.
Folks not like us in this building. We're gonna get on stage here. We're gonna put on a performance for you.
I'll bet you. Done! I'll bet!
We're beat down right now.
Carl's starting to get me angry.
Oh my God! Answer me!
Hi, I'm calling because I have evidence from the King Opera House. Hiya, I'm calling because I have evidence from the King Opera House.
I suddenly felt like somebody was watching me.
Across
like
my
the
back.
head was standing up on my arm. A stick figure show up on the
Somebody pulling on my pant leg, like
to find this unexplained shape.
Can you guys investigate?
Welcome to Ghost Files, where we take your evidence and our tools into the field to expose the supernatural. My partner, a skeptic. Myself, a believer. Both of us, truth seekers. This week our team
And me, someone who is once again in between. Are they going to find something paranormal? Are they not going to find something paranormal? We're going to debunk any evidence that they show us in this.
travels to Van Buren, Arkansas to tread the boards of the King Opera House.
Also, it is pronounced Arkansas, not Arkansas. We got to get that straight. It is Arkansas.
The King Opera House.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful Arkansas with some train in the background. A nice little choo-choo ambience.
It's a vibe that can't be beat.
This is our first theater, believe it or not.
It's lovely.
It's gonna be great. Meet some ghostly actors. We actually have somebody who works in the building here to greet us.
Oh, wonderful.
Gonna tell us a little bit about this
What a
place.
treat. Oh, hello, Gray. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Gray.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's so nice to greet someone when we walk into one of these places. Great, nice to meet you.
Turn off my
to meet you.
flashlight.
Did you know it was haunted when you...
No.
Oh, so you discovered that.
Yeah.
They didn't disclose that to you in the job interview or anything like that?
Unfortunately not, no.
What is the general history of this building?
I feel like that would turn away a lot of people who are applying for a job, even if they don't believe in the paranormal. Like a company saying, like, hey, just so you know, there's ghosts here. You're gonna look at them and be like, maybe I don't want to work for these people. But you know, who knows?
Built in 1891, it was originally 3 different businesses: a newspaper factory, a billiards and pool hall.
Oh.
And then in 1901, it got transformed into a theater. Then it got transformed into a movie theater.
Whoa.
And then got
Picture
transformed back into a theater.
Wow.
Okay. The King Opera House sits only a block away from where gallows were once erected on Van Buren's fairgrounds, which many believe caused the entire street to be haunted. First welcoming audiences in 1901 with an ambitious production.
That's a pretty common occurrence where, for some reason, people say like, oh, like there were hangings done on this particular block, and for some reason that alone is reason enough for the entire street to be cursed or haunted. I find that to be a bit of a stretch. I think there could be any other number of reasons why this place could be haunted. It's in America. There could have been at some point Native Americans who believed this area to be sacred, or who had burials there at some point. That could be why it's haunted. It could also just be haunted because it's an old place and people were attached to it. I'm attached to my old theater that I used to perform in, and I haven't performed there in 15 years. But if I died, I would not be shocked if my spirit was like, hey, we're going to hang out here. That place is also haunted too.
Of Faust, the theater seems to have collected its own share of souls over the years. Patrons have experienced disembodied footsteps and voices, malfunctioning equipment, and sightings of multiple specters, including potential demon-like forces, with activity that people claim escalates the more you react to it. The King Opera House has a full house every night, whether or not there is a performance. Searching the most active spots in
That is also kind of common amongst demonic hauntings, where demons actually, it's believed, feed off of the energy that you give them. So the more you react to them, the more afraid you get of them, they're going to feed off of that energy and get stronger from that. Whether or not that's the case, again, we'll never know, because we'll never have pure definitive proof that this is happening, but it is very common amongst demonic hauntings to have them start off very kind of minor and small, and then people start to get more and more, afraid and more aware of what's happening, and then the hauntings start to get bigger and worse from there, because that demon is feeding off of the energy that you are giving it.
the building, we'll begin our investigation in the lobby, where a former performer continues to search for her leading man. We'll wind our way through the booth, house, stage, and wings until we're in the dressing rooms, teeming with so much activity the theater may not be able to contain it. We've placed cameras and audio recorders in two of the most active areas in hopes we catch evidence throughout the night. First, on the stage, known for phantoms who steal the spotlight during performances. Next, in the lobby, where souls are known to wander during intermission, calling it.
But not in the dressing room, where you just said was one of the most active places there are. So active that they can't hold it. Why not put a camera down there? That's where I would put one of my main cameras, is in that area. If that is supposedly the most active area, where it's so, the spirits are so active that they're literally bursting out and going into other areas, I would want a camera there. That's where you're going to get most of your evidence from.
Out for their companions. To end the investigation, Shane and I will each be forced to explore the entire haunted opera house one at a time. If the ghosts don't drive us insane, the theater kids will.
I refuse to believe that Ryan was not a theater kid. Shane definitely was a theater kid. And Shane looks like he's the kind of theater kid who went on to do improv. Ryan looks like he definitely was a theater kid.
Something to point out, an interesting tidbit there about the activity escalates the more you react to
That's
it,
interesting, man.
which
That's
is
pretty
bad
fucking
news
interesting.
for me.
Yeah, because you
'Cause
go,
I-
whoa, whoa, whoa!
That doesn't sound like that.
If we react enough, we'll get a full-bodied apparition.
Theater ghosts. They're playing off the audience.
Maybe.
You know, what starts out as, what's that noise? If we go, whoa, what's that noise? Then the noise becomes an orb. The orbs become a scratch. Then the scratchy orbs sort of turn into like a sort of a big opera person, a full-bodied apparition, horns.
Okay.
You know?
We'll begin our investigation in the lobby. A hotspot of EVP activity, several investigators have caught spirits sneaking out during poor performances. Crossing the lobby and into the men's restroom, one specter seems to enjoy the acoustics, as disturbed theatergoers often see a woman in white clutching her pearls.
No ID on this white lady, just...
She's just there.
I've heard tell that her name might be Emily, according to some sort of documentarian. He
Yes.
suggests that she might be Emily,
Drennan.
Drennan, correct.
Yes.
And she was an opera singer, but the timeline doesn't match up.
No, it doesn't. She was around 1904-ish.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
before the building was even...
And so I'm wondering if this documentarian is someone who's trying to claim that they are a psychic medium. The last episode that we watched had a psychic medium join them, and they didn't really do much to prove, like, hey, I'm a psychic, besides saying, oh, there's someone over there.
An opera house, essentially.
She would have overlapped by only like 3 years-ish.
Oh, so that's plenty of time to die.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Thought to be named Emily, a member of one of the city's founding families who sang here, she has been heard searching for a man named Henry on multiple occasions. Seems like the right place to get the shit scared out of us.
Why is she in the men's restroom? Maybe they were taking a little break from the show for a little
maybe. Exploring the space in the stall.
Some operatics of their own.
That's right. Doing some falsetto practice in that bathroom.
Oh, Henry!
Exactly.
Now,
It's very floral in here. I guess it's the urinal cakes.
there is a trap door in here
No
for some odd
cakes, huh?
reason. One of the interesting oddities, it was a lock.
Oh, it's a little house.
Look, there's a trap door in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised it's here. I didn't think.
I'm guessing that's probably to get to the piping. Old buildings would have an access to the pipes in these bathrooms. And then this closet itself most likely would have been used for storage of things like toiletries.
Where do you think it goes?
I don't know.
I don't know if you're allowed. Oh, careful, man. Careful.
If there's anybody in that trap door, which exists for some odd reason, can you go ahead and tap that little device?
It's a hot bathroom.
73 degrees in here.
It's the hottest bathroom I've ever been in my entire life.
Nobody wants to touch that little device? I'll leave that there for you. In the meantime, I am going to pull out a device that you may be able to use to communicate with us. It's called the Spirit Box.
The Spirit Box rapidly scans through radio frequencies, creating an audible output for spirits to manipulate and hopefully communicate.
Now, bear.
Which, again, I have stated before, spirit boxes can be a little misleading, or at least the definition of them be a little misleading, because when they say rapidly, it does stop for about, I don't know, a millisecond, maybe half a second on each station. And the way that radio stations work is you can have your main station be, say, like 102, and then have 102.3 will be the same station, just of lesser quality. So it's going to scan through those, and it's going to pick up sentences sometimes that are going to be said on starting at 102 and then finish at 102.3. So again, you need to have clear, distinct answers to the questions you're asking in order for it to not be chopped up as just a coincidence.
With me here as I fire this up. It is going to be quite loud.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Oh my God, it's so...
That is the other issue with them too, is they are obnoxiously loud, and because they are scanning through those frequencies, you're getting a lot of static and white noise, which normally is great for helping people sleep. It is also just very loud.
So loud! More manageable. My name is Ryan.
I'm Shane.
Can you say Ryan back to me or Shane back to us to let... Sound like Ryan. To let us know you want to communicate? Can you say that again? Can you say Ryan again? No.
Just one little Zach Baggins there where it says, someone else's name. I heard Shane very briefly. They sound nothing like Ryan, but, in the moment, who knows?
Free music?
Free music.
And you see, that's what I mean by where it goes across the same channel, the same radio wavelength. You're going to get full sentences for ads, for people talking, for music. It's just how radio signals work.
We are in an opera house. Emily, is that your name?
No, just some kind of...
That was the radio, man.
I mean, it was pretty clear. We're skipping radio channels, so...
Right, but it clearly is not skipping them very fast because that was just one man talking for 2 seconds.
Well, that's the point of it. You want me to go in the stall, perhaps? Is that what?
So I'm not making it up.
So right, I'm not making it up. What aren't you making up?
Why is it?
I heard I'm not making love, which they were joking about the woman being in the bathroom looking for her, male counterpart. Maybe they're saying, hey, we're in here, but we're not making love.
Sit on the toilet.
Excuse me a moment.
What did it say?
So this is where people see you, right? Sitting in here when they're vulnerable. Why do you prey on people in the bathroom? Maybe you actually have to use the bathroom for it to work.
Are you going to?
No, I'm just
Oh, I
kidding.
really thought I was. Don't act like you wouldn't do that.
We're gonna do this a little old-fashioned way. Could you make a noise in here to let us know that you're here? Maybe take one of those paper towels off? That'd be kind of cool.
Pull the paper towel off. What are you, weak? Be a big, strong ghost. Pull the paper towel off the. Come on, rip it. Oh my god. The door's moving.
That's actually good. Could you move the door for us, please?
Yeah, what about that?
That was clearly just Ryan letting go of the door and it swinging shut.
Flush a toilet. Make it stink. Can you make it stink?
Can you please move that door for us?
Make it real hot. Make us sweat. Ryan's used to sweating in a room like this.
That's right.
Don't say that.
When I'm doing the Lord's
Why
work.
do you say it with so much pride in your voice?
Sometimes you want to see the fruits of your labor, if you know what I mean.
You want to see it. What was that? Did you hear something?
I heard a little shuffle. Somebody in here with us? Could you show us by moving that door, please?
Slam it.
We just want to talk to you. We're friends. I know you get a lot of people coming in here, and we're trying to tell your story, so you could just help us by moving that door.
Can you show us your whole self? You apparate? Just give us an FBA.
We're gonna leave, but thank you very much.
Now, what if the entire time the ghost was in the other stall and was just trying to poop or pee in peace? I wouldn't be talking. If people are being like, hey, you gotta talk to me while I'm taking a dump, I'm not answering them. I'm trying to use the bathroom. That's weird.
We'll be back, Emily, if that's your name. Ooh, it's significantly colder in here. Little trap door.
It's bad luck to go in the bathroom and not flush.
Is it?
Yeah.
Our investigation.
I've never heard that before. But I'll take your word for it. I mean, you're from Chicago. Who knows? They probably got some weird things going on out there.
Investigation will continue into the control booth, where stage managers have experienced all of the red stage lights turning on at once, even though nobody was in the room. Perhaps the work of their own opera ghost. Seen skulking around the windows, the dark figure of a man in a top hat is believed to be the phantom of Charles Tolson. An owner of a traveling acting troupe, Tolson was shot in the back by a local doctor for being, quote, the would-be destroyer of his daughter's purity, end quote. Interesting note on the would-be.
Okay. That would be, I guess that could be reason enough for a ghost to want to, for a spirit to want to stick by after their death, especially if they didn't do anything like that. But,
It turns out that Charles Tolson, apparently, as legend has it, was not interested in the daughter at all. And maybe that the daughter was maybe interested in becoming an actor, but the dad, the doctor, suspected that they were trying to run off together. So he kind of took it upon himself to be like, not on my watch. Here's my pistol.
And he shot him.
At a train station.
That's a good epitaph.
Yeah.
Shot by a doctor at a train station.
That's true. I want to know more.
It's
I
really
want to know more about that.
Evocative.
And he didn't try and save him. Now we're heading upstairs, where it said our friend Charles.
I wonder if this took place before the Hippocratic Oath was a thing, the do no harm. But also, again, if he shot at a train station and he is now haunting a theater, it's because he had an attachment to that place while he was alive.
Charles Tolson is seen, who's known to be wearing...
It's the guy who got shot?
He did get shot at the train station,
cool.
just a block away. Wears a top hat that people see here.
Lovely.
Now, I do have my thermal camera with me, so maybe we'll catch him on thermal.
The FLIR camera is a thermal imaging device that allows you to visually detect any hot and cold spots that may indicate the presence of something paranormal.
Is he a hot guy?
Now, I don't know how much I trust the FLIR camera since it's something that attaches to your phone. I've never really looked into it much to be able to be like, yeah, this is definitely like an actual thermal camera. Most thermal cameras cost thousands of dollars. You're also, quality-wise, I'm assuming I can actually already tell just by looking at this still shot here, the camera quality is probably going to be a lot lower than a regular thermal camera. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This is actually one of the first times I think I've ever heard of this camera. So hopefully I'm wrong. Maybe let's hope that they catch something.
I mean, he was an actor. The reason why I'm telling this story in detail, Charles, is because I want you to know that everybody does know that you were murdered in cold blood in an unfair fashion, and that William Parchman did get away with it. And if you have anything to say about that, you could tell us right now.
Set the record straight. Were you a creep?
Were you actually set up, as people believe? Or did you actually have any plans to run away with Mr. Parchman's daughter? I'm not telling this to bring up bad memories, Charles. I'm telling this just to do your story some justice. If you're here and you're happy that we're telling your story, could you perhaps make a noise in here for us to let us know that you're here?
Maybe like a
yep, or a knock.
Or that.
So let's talk about how thermal imaging works in terms of ghost hunting. So as you can see, there's several different colors that we're seeing up on screen here. These dark areas, so the blues and the purples, those are cold areas. So anything that's here that is cold is going to show up in a purple or a blue tone. Whereas reds, yellows, orange, and white, those are your hot temperatures. So as you can see here, we're looking at Shane. This is his body heat that's resonating off of him. So he's clearly very warm. Humans usually run around 98 degrees. Not the boy band. They are typically going to show up warm. You can see, that there's lights over here that are running warm. So what your hope is that you'll be able to see a figured apparition appear in these darker areas that are going to be either colder or hotter than what you're seeing. So for instance, we know this is Shane. We can see that this is Shane right here. But if a body appeared right here that was also that temperature, that would mean that there is a heat source there that is different that the camera is picking up on. Now, again, as to how sensitive the FLIR is, I don't know. I can't say. I'd have to look into that more. But with thermal imaging, you would want to see the shape of someone or something appear that changes the coloration of this general area. And there, you can get even colder spots than this purple here. It can go straight down to black. And if it is most spirits will be colder. So they're going to appear even in these areas and be, darker. So I'm assuming because we're not really seeing much of them doing the FLIR, they probably haven't captured anything. Most of the time, you're not going to see a lot of stuff come in on the thermal cameras.
If you pointed at the coffee, does it look hot in the camera?
It does.
Oh, let me see it. I want to know. If I put some in my mouth, will it show my mouth as well? Show it pouring. I want to see it pouring.
Okay, hold on. Let me just... Whoa, dude, it looks like you're pouring like the hot metal from Terminator 2 into a mug.
What about this? What about this?
Oh, wow, you look like a fire-breathing dragon.
Does it look cool? Does it look really cool? Why are you going down there?
Can you actually make sure that mag light is set because you're the mag light master?
I'm the mag light whisperer.
Oh, no, whoa.
No, hang on.
I think it's good.
Okay.
A regular mag light, when turned to the space between on and off, can be turned into a touch lamp, which you can ask spirits to manipulate. However, the light will also randomly turn on and off in this setting. So, responses need to be timely and repetitive for a compelling interaction.
Exactly. I'm glad that they mentioned that. I would not take pretty much anything from using the mag light because you are now fully and solely dependent on the flashlight not just doing what it wants to do and, turning itself on and off. When they say it turns into a touch light, it's not actually a touch light. Like, it's not like, oh, I can just touch it every single time and it's going to turn on. It is set between on and off, which means it's in that little state of flux where it could turn off, it could turn on. And that's kind of where the sensors inside are dealing with it. So it's like any slight movement could turn this on or could turn it off.
Charles, can you go ahead and tap that black device on the table?
Shit.
It's right here.
It's right there.
You just touch it.
The very tiniest ghost tap will let you turn it on or off, and that way you can signal to us. Oh, perfect!
Incredible.
And off. You're doing very good.
Now,
oh yeah, he likes, this one likes the praise.
do you, oh yeah,
well,
do
I guess this is an actor we're talking about.
That's right.
Likes the attention.
Do you like that you're doing a good job right now, Charles? We think you're doing a great job. Turn that light on if you think you're doing a good job too.
Modest.
Humble.
Yeah.
Nice. Now,
okay.
No, you gave it an
yes, I'm very
appropriate amount of
humble.
time.
Yes.
Now, Charles, was it true that you were murdered for no reason? If so, can you turn off that light? No, they had good reason.
He was like, no, I should have been shot in the back like a dog. Charles, what was it like to get shot? Can you, oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Charles, are you angry at what happened to you? If so, could you turn off that light? Yeah, I mean, I would be angry too. Do you miss acting? Do you miss performing? Because you're kind of performing for us right now.
Do you
if
miss
so, can you turn the light on?
The applause.
What if we gave him a round of applause right now? Maybe he could turn the light on.
Would you like that,
Would you
Charles?
Like it? Yeah, here.
Would you like that?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Well, I wouldn't mind it, boys.
We're gonna stop clapping now. Is that okay?
Keep going.
See, now they're also giving more energy into this spirit. They are feeding into it. Again, with the flashlight, I don't think anything that they've got has really been conclusive as to a spirit turning it on and off. I think it's just a flashlight kind of doing it. It is taking several seconds, and who knows how much of this has been edited to cut out those spaces. I feel like it wouldn't be a lot, because I feel like Shing would come out and be like, no, like, it's been taking too long. But for me, I would need to have it be like, hey, can you turn that light off? And it immediately turns off. For me, at least, to believe that.
A little longer.
A little bit longer, okay. And then it brings back up, oh yeah!
They do this for 7 minutes at Con.
They do. They did that for the Joker too.
For Joker 2, they did it. And even Lady Gaga knew that was a fucking stinker.
So I believe this is actually the doorway where a dark figure was caught.
This is gorgeous. I really love it.
Hello, people of the theater. My name's Ryan. That's Shane.
Hi. Oh, this
Would love to talk to any. Wait, what's that?
Did you hear a little creak?
There was a little movement on this chair to my right. Is there somebody here with me right now? Is there somebody on this chair?
Movement on the thermal?
No, it sounded like somebody sat down or something. I'm gonna pull out something that you might be able to use to speak to us.
The Ovulus takes environmental readings that spirits are said to manipulate, such as temperature or electromagnetic fields, and converts them into corresponding words or phonetic sounds.
On. Good. It is good.
That's just the Ovulus talking to you. On. Good.
Forever.
I'm ready.
Mr. Tolson, if you're up here, can you tell us why you're here? Did you enjoy performing here? It said that you're seen up here on this balcony, which is odd because you were a performer, not a patron. Or perhaps anybody that's up here. There is a dark figure that's seen up here. I don't suspect that's you, Charles. Do you know who that dark figure is? Or perhaps if I'm talking to the dark figure, could you tell me what your name is?
Bit of a phantom, if you will.
A Phantom of the Opera?
I was wondering how long it was going to take for them to make that joke. Also, in terms of it being a dark figure, I would like a little bit more information. Is this a dark figure as in just a shadow person? Or is this a dark figure as in something malevolent and something, dark? Something evil that has been kind of haunting the place? Or is it just, that's just how their spirit is appearing, is that's all they can manifest is just a shadow mass?
It's awfully quiet on the Ovulus.
It is. Now, it said that sometimes people see these seats moving.
Down below?
Down below. Could you move some of the seats down below?
That's a low.
Religion, Jackie. Who's Jackie?
Jackie O?
Jackie Chan?
Is Jackie O?
You a big fan of Jackie Chan? I heard what sounded like a breath of some sort. Is somebody down there? Don't be afraid of us. We just want to talk. Could you move something to let us know you're down there, and we'll come down there.
I got it. This
If you want to hang out.
This railing is low. I could go toppling over that thing, and then it's curtains for me.
Then you'll haunt this place.
Oh,
What's that?
I don't know.
Creaks in a building like this, I would probably chalk up to being just the building settling. As the night gets colder, the wood is going to start to not necessarily shrink, but it has expanded throughout the day, just in the heat. And so it's now kind of just going back to its normal state in the cooler air.
Is there somebody over there in that booth? Can you move something over there or make a knocking noise and we'll go over there? Who's Jackie? Jackie came in on the Ovilus. Are you somebody who performed here, or are you somebody who came to see a show? Ovilus, very quiet right now.
Sun.
S-U-N. Sun, pride.
Doesn't make any fucking sense, Jackie. Use different words. We don't want to do riddles tonight.
We'll see you downstairs. Ready for the big show? We'll reach the theater itself. For movement of seats as if a person is leaving, to disembodied voices. Audiences still make their opinions known even in the afterlife. In the aisles, investigators have even witnessed increased activity on their devices as the haunts hit intermission. On stage, props have been seen flying through the air. During one performance, a lighting cable hanging 15 feet in the air was inexplicably cut during the bows, plunging the stage into darkness.
Oh.
That's fucking cool.
Was someone murdered in that very moment?
Yeah, the lights go out. Ah! But not all spirits are tough critics. Some remain long after the curtain call, possibly in hold for an encore, like in this evidence from Jason Walker. Let's take a look.
While doing an investigation at the King Opera House, my partner Rosie Page and I were on the stage looking back out where the audience would be, and I was just snapping pictures everywhere, and I was lucky enough to capture this apparition, and I hope you guys can find a lot more evidence to go along with this at this location.
Is he referring to sort of that discoloration?
Okay, so I can see what he's looking at, and for those of you who can't, it's right here. You can see kind of what looks to be like a little bit of almost like a white mist or a discoloration, as Shane is calling it. Unfortunately, with this amount of lighting that you can see kind of going all over the place, and then there's going to be lighting up on the stage as well, I would have to chalk this up to just matrixing of the camera, because you can also see back here, the chairs are also kind of slightly discolored because of just the way that the lights are hitting them. So it could just be from the way that the camera took the photo.
Well, let's see.
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
right there.
Yeah.
Enhanced.
Great job enhancing that.
Thank you. Well, look, there's obviously something there. Some people think that they see the ghost of a woman with a pearl necklace.
Oh, yeah, I could see it plain as day. Thanks, Jason.
Now, jokes aside, if you see right here,
yeah,
that's where the necklace could be.
Oh! And then the body is sort of just a Minecraft person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to agree with Shane here. I don't think this is a sign of the paranormal. I think it is just a smudge on the camera, especially if they're using a Polaroid. I know people love Polaroids. I know they think that they come out great. Unfortunately, they do tend to have blemishes appear on them.
That's right, it's a Minecraft person.
Okay.
So maybe we'll capture that ourselves. We'll take some pictures from the stage, or we could sit in that same seat, and maybe she'll sit on our lap or something. That sounded weird, but I was saying that purely from
maybe
a paranormal...
take a little seat on Papa's lap.
I did not say it like that. I said it like...
I got it nice and warm for her.
Patrons of the King Opera House, we're here now.
Wow.
Wow, beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Now, people have put on fake productions to get, reactions out of a ghost audience, and we could simulate that by putting the REM pod out here and putting other EMF devices that may go off when we're
up there. We could put all the gadgets out. An audience full of gadgets.
That'd be pretty fun. But until then, why don't we actually do a little bit of an Estes method out here? So if you could sit in one of these chairs, and I'll kind of roam around.
The Estes method is a technique when one person wears noise-canceling headphones connected to the spirit box, becoming a human speaker system by repeating exactly what they hear. The other person facilitates communication with spirits by asking questions and attempting to elicit clear and direct responses.
Ow!
Ow, what happened? Did something fall on you?
I'm sorry!
What are you sorry for? My name is Ryan. Could you say Ryan back to me? Go in this box. Never got to sit in a box. This looks really fun. This is actually kind of a
Slip
shitty...
down a chair!
You slipped out a chair? Which chair did you slip out of? What are you here to see?
Story time!
That would be a good thing to see here, story time. What story are you gonna watch?
Signed up for the truth!
That is what people often put on the stage, the truth.
No!
Yes. Are you here to perform, or are you here to watch a performance?
Nervous!
I just heard a bump up there. So you're nervous, that probably means you're a performer. Why are you nervous? Is this one of your first performances?
My sister!
Oh, it's your sister's first performance. Between you and I, you think she's any good?
Children dance!
They do dance. Yeah, sure. Is it like is there a child in this play?
Humidor!
Are any of you familiar with Charles Tolson, or are you...
Body sniff!
I don't know what that means.
Going through high school!
I came here all the way from California to talk to Charles Tolson. So I'd love to talk to Charles Tolson.
It helps you!
What helps me? Or Emily. I'll talk to Emily, the lady in white.
The kindest person!
Who, Emily?
I ride in my pickup!
I heard something up there. What do you mean you're riding your pickup?
Okay, so this is an issue that I have with this channel, is they will claim that they have caught some type of whisper or a knock, and instead of letting us hear the actual audio itself, they have this like background music playing. Also, in regards to this Estes method, again, like I was talking about, they're using the same device that they use for Spirit Box talking. So it's going through all of those radio channels. Hence why they're getting full sentences now when they couldn't when they were, on the just Spirit Box. And so it's also up to interpretation of what Shane is hearing. I did not hear a whisper then. All I could hear was the sound of the kind of rustling of the mic and then their music that they put in. So I wish that they would, instead of adding that music in, kind of loop back and like try to enhance and focus in on that whisper, because I didn't hear a whisper.
What do you mean? Do you want us to get on stage? Perform for you? So you're entertained? Do you want us to entertain you?
Blue collar!
Wait, is he wearing a blue collar? Oh, he is wearing a blue collar. Are you talking about my friend?
Trasher! Horny in the evening!
Someone would describe him.
These are some weird ass fucking radio channels that they got out in Arkansas. But again, they also just said that they had a knock, and I didn't hear anything. So I feel like they're sometimes just adding in these things, saying like this is where, they've heard this stuff.
As a treasurer, I don't know about horny in the evening. I'll have to consult his wife for that one.
At this moment, we pick up what sounds like a little giggle under me speaking.
Oh, he is wearing a blue collar. Are you talking about my friend? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get...
Where?
A little giggle under me speaking.
Oh, he is wearing a blue collar. Are you talking about my friend? Oh, he is wearing a blue collar. Are you talking about my friend? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get on...
Very, very faint. There's like a little... If they had not said something, I would not have been able to pick that up at all. Also, with it being so faint, it could very well have just been noise coming in from the outside. Again, it's difficult to hear.
Stage here. We're gonna put on a performance for you. We're gonna put a bunch of little devices for you guys to play with in the audience, and you could use those devices to tell us what you think of our performance. But before we do that,
A handful.
It is gonna be a handful. We're gonna take some pictures on stage too to see if we could see any of you. All right, we'll meet you in 5 minutes. Take 5, we'll be on stage soon. Let's get on stage.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. Okay, we are on stage now. But before we get into our performance, we are going to try and recreate the photo that we received of what appeared to be a lady right there. So I'm actually going to do it on my phone. If you want to do it on the disposable, Shane, we'll kind of tag team this. Moving on to what we're going to do here. So somebody...
Yeah, see, so if we go back, you can even see with whichever photo that was used to take this one, whether it was the disposable or the phone, you can see discoloration all throughout this picture. And it's really just a way that the light is kind of picking up when it's taking this photo.
Moving on to what we're going to do here. So somebody put on a performance to try and get a ghost audience to respond. Now we have various EMF devices out there. We have a REM pod in that aisle. We have the Flux 2, aka the Busaby, over in this aisle. And we have an EMF meter right here in the front row. We also have our Ovilus right here, which we could use to have words come for our performance. Study. Nod. Okay? Now, Shane has prepared, well, probably prepared, he Googled the script for Faust.
I airdropped it to you.
You did, I saw.
In classic, you know,
that's how they did it back in the day. And we're going to read some of the Faust, which is the first production ever put on in this opera house. It was said to be an ambitious one. And we'll see if we could get any responses on any of the devices. So if you folks out there, our audience, like what you're seeing or dislike what you're seeing, go ahead and make some noise on those devices. Oh, we got a hit on the EMF meter in the front row.
Oh, nice.
It's going. Okay, it looks like there's two characters here, Faust or
you could be
EMF going off again.
The learned doctor or, you know.
See, and again, I would much rather be hearing the EMF device going off than this music that they've got playing in the background. I know that they're doing it for entertainment reasons. They're doing it to kind of keep people's suspense going. But in terms of actual paranormal investigation and trying to show you proof of the paranormal and the supernatural, I would much rather hear your devices going off than hearing this, you know, music playing in the background, this copyrighted free stuff playing in the background. You know what I mean? Like, I would much rather be able to hear the devices. Like, the Ovilus went off and it said poverty. And you could barely hear it. They barely even acknowledged it. But if it weren't for the subtitles, probably wouldn't know that it actually went off. Because this music is playing.
Basically the devil.
You be the devil.
Together life's long road we'll travel. And my, how I would be delighted. I'll do your will as if my will. Every wish of yours fulfill. By your leave, be your bondservant. Be your slave.
And in return, what must I do?
Oh, there's plenty of time for that. Forget it!
No, the devil must have his due. He doesn't do things for the hell of it, just to see another fellow through. So let's hear the terms, what the fine print is. Having you for a servant. A tricky business. What does that say?
Congruism.
It says metaphysics.
I promise.
Also, terrible performance. You do not stop your performing just because you hear someone say something. These guys are actors. They're performers. They should know better than this.
I will serve your wishes. Here, a slave who does your bidding faithfully.
Sounds good.
But if we meet each other there, why? You must do the same for me.
That there of yours, it doesn't scare me off. If you pull this world down about my ears, let the other one come on. Who cares? My joys are part and parcel of this earth. It's under the sun that I suffer.
You don't have to yell.
I'm trying to get in it. I'm just trying to.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's not. It may not be a good performance, but at least maybe we'll stir some reaction out of them. I don't know. I hear like a beeping somewhere going on here too. Are you guys digging this out there?
What's that noise?
Where was I? It's under this sun that I suffer. And once it's goodbye, last leave taken, then let whatever happens happen.
So they're just going to brush past the fact that Shane is hearing a noise of something and not try to figure it out. Okay. Yeah. I would have stopped and then been like, we need to figure out what this noise is that they're supposedly hearing. Is it a beeping? Is it a humming? What is this noise? Let's figure it out so that way we can discredit it or debunk it. And that way we don't have to worry about people being like, oh, well, what did you hear? Like what I'm doing right now. I want to know what they heard. But we're not going to find that out because they're doing this little bit.
And that is that. I heard a little creak up there.
You liking this?
And that is that about the hereafter. We've had enough palaver, more than I want to hear. By far, EMF detector going off right there.
EMF.
If still we love and hate each other, if some stand high and some stand lower, etc., etc. Well,
No, we could stop it there, but I think we keep going.
It seems to be
We're
getting
getting
some sort of
a
response.
nice reaction here. Whoa.
EMF,
Oh!
somebody in the front row loving it. And the REM pod going off.
Okay.
Was this me now?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are we here? Sorry.
Did this say anything new?
I was just checking that.
Aggression.
Aggression? Oh, you wanted to be more
Let's go-
aggressive.
okay, let's
That's
take
a
a
note.
note.
Take the note.
Take
Let's
the
take the
note.
note.
Either that or the audience is getting more aggressive because of how bad this play is.
If you ever see me loll at ease, then it's all yours. You can have it. My life. If you ever fool me with flatteries into feeling satisfied with myself or tempt me with visions of luxuries, that's it. The last day that I breathe this air, I'll bet you. Done! I'll bet!
You guys digging this or what? You want us to keep going? Oh, okay. EMF meter going off. That's pretty
High
good.
praise. Beep, beep.
And this says stretched. What does that mean?
Maybe we're stretching this bit a little too.
It's not even a bit. We're using this to
No,
actually.
we're-
we are
we're-
getting
we're having a
responses
great
out
time
on
here,
the EMF
you know,
devices. I don't
so-
enjoy doing.
It's a bit, and I agree with the Oculus here. It's a bit. You need to stop. Let's go back to the actual ghost hunting.
This.
What's that?
No.
No. Okay.
We're doing this to get some, responses from the audience, and it's a no. So you don't like this performance. If you don't like this performance, can you go ahead and touch one of those devices out there?
Release.
Release. Well,
I think we take our bow. No.
Ooh, a rose. Thank you. We're gonna go below stage now, back down to our dressing rooms. Apparently there's a demon down there, so we'll find out.
Descending into the basement, we find ourselves where the most evidence is reported. In the dressing rooms, one spirit told investigators to...
Most evidence is reported, but they did not put a static cam down there to catch said evidence. Again, these guys have been doing this for years. They should know where to be putting this stuff.
quote, not trust them, every single one, end quote. Once an assistant manager found a door thrown off its hinges, only to discover a seance was performed there the night before.
I was alone and I went downstairs to turn off all the lights, and I heard something that sounded like someone running down the stairs, so I just ran out. And then when I came back in, we saw that a door was ripped off the wall and it landed on the ground.
What?
Door off.
Okay, so this was recent. This wasn't like this took place 60, 70 years ago. Like this happened, relatively within the past couple of years. Okay, that's interesting. That's the stuff that I want to hear more about.
Hinges.
Yeah.
A whole door.
It wasn't off the hinges. It
Not
was
off hinges. Door not off
screwed
hinges.
into the wall.
Door screwed into the wall.
Yeah.
Then not screwed into the wall.
Yes.
Do you have any inkling of who that might have been, spirit-wise?
Probably Charles Tolson.
Okay.
He was an old vaudeville actor here.
So through here is where the door that was. Oh, that?
Yeah, this is apparently where the door got thrown off that Gray was telling us about earlier.
What's in it?
I don't know. What is in there? Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, those hinges really. Oh, it's a hose. Cool. Yeah, those hinges, I guess they didn't fix them, huh?
No, I guess not. The director of that documentary film that was made here said that he felt very sick after here. And also some aggressive spirit box, which we will be doing as well.
Was this set up here for?
Okay. I know he's doing it just to mess around, but like, why? Also, I'm very curious to see what they do explaining this spirit board here.
Or do they just keep this here normally?
I think it was set up for us.
I gotta say, kudos to the King Opera House. Everybody else, Ouija board. Don't bring that here. It's too scary. It's good.
You don't want to open up
come
a
out and
door.
kill us all.
You don't want to open up
Shut
a
the
door.
fuck up.
You don't want to open up a door.
Let's see. You want to see what happens when we use this? You want to see how scary it is?
My name's Ryan. That's Shane. We're
Okay, so spirit boards, how do they work? Well, you've got a big board that has letters, yes, no, and goodbye. And then a planchette, which is this little almost triangular device that's got a glass circle in the center of it. So that way it can hover over the letters and the yes and the no and the goodbye. And it will tell you what letter it wants you to read. So you can say, hey, is there anyone here? And it will go up to yes. And you can say, oh, hey, it says yes. And then you'll say, what is your name? And it'll be like, oh, my name is S-H-A-W-N. Oh, it spells out Sean. There's a spirit named Sean here. Now, the reason why these can be, one, very, very misleading is it requires multiple people to use. And that is to kind of limit the amount of chances that it's just one person doing it, being like, oh yes, this is totally like, here's my evidence, be like, there's a ghost here. I'm definitely not moving this, guys. Multiple people, but there could always be one person who is moving it. Now, the other big issue that comes along with this is if you do believe in the spirit boards or the Ouija boards, as they are also more commonly known as, these can open up portals into the spirit realm, into hell, into other dimensions, and without closing this portal via the spirit board by saying goodbye, by saying, hey, it's time for us to leave, you must leave as well. It then needs to move over to goodbye. That can leave a portal open and can lead to more dangerous spirits coming into the location. There is somebody screaming outside. Anyways, let's see if they get anything on here. It would not surprise me in the least if Shane just decides he's going to dick around with this.
reaching out to whoever's down below here, perhaps something that's darker. If you'd like to make some contact with us, could you please help us by moving this planchette on top of this board?
So this is, Ouija boards are made up. They're nonsense. They're not real. Do you see? You see this?
Look, I'm gonna level with you guys. It's been a quiet night in this opera house. Not a lot's going on, and we're doing everything we can to investigate, but they ain't buying it. And either that means this place isn't active, or they just straight up don't like us.
We're having fun.
Do you?
And it could be a mixture of both. It could be the spirits don't like you if they are there. It could just be that this place isn't active. There is some thought and theory being put out there that because paranormal investigation has become so prevalent and so popular, that people are going on these tours, they're going and visiting these places almost constantly, that the spirits don't have the energy to really show themselves or put forth any evidence for people to collect anymore, because they've been doing it so often, or because there's been so many people here who are drawing on that energy and taking it away from the spirits. Whether or not that's the case, again, determines whether or not you believe in this stuff. It's really difficult to say.
Folks not like us in this building? Is that what it is?
We're having a great time.
The fuck's going on in here? You know, I have to say, I heard whatever's down here is very aggressive. I'm not getting any aggression. Is it because you like us?
Now, I will also say, too, so they did start using the spirit board. Depending on who you ask, those who believe in it, even if you don't get any responses, you're still supposed to say, hey, we're leaving and goodbye. I can see why they didn't do it. They didn't get any responses. I don't think either of them necessarily believe that spirit boards work. So I can see why they wouldn't do it. But there are those that believe that even if you don't get any spirits, saying goodbye closes any portal you may have opened. And because they didn't do that, there could be a portal that is left open, which could lead to more aggressive hauntings. But who knows?
You have 2 cents you got. What's your name? Charlie. Wait, I just heard you're in my den.
Charles Tolson?
Charles Tolson. Yeah, of course. Charles Tolson, and I heard you're in my den. We are in your den. Do you not like us in your den? Charlie, do you not like us in your den? Okay. We're gonna be here alone pretty soon. Is that something you'd like better, to talk to us one-on-one? So of course it's even better.
Here's how our solo investigation will work. Shane and I will each brave 20 minutes of solid alone time in the location. Shane will go first, and during his investigation, he will have to tackle 3 challenges that I've personally designed for him. Once his 20 minutes are up, it's my turn for 20 minutes of alone time. Except after I've accomplished the 3 challenges Shane has created for me, I'll have to do 1 extra challenge suggested by you, the viewers. The investigation ends.
Which, for the most part, I don't know if Ryan's ever completed the 4th challenge. Maybe he will in this one, because it's been incredibly quiet in this, opera house, this location. So maybe he will complete all 4 this time.
When the time runs out, or when the challenges are all completed, whichever occurs last. Let the ghostly games begin.
When should I read this?
I would go down to...
I like some instructions.
Go under the stage and open it up.
Go down there first?
That's right.
All right. Okay. Yeah, it's a spooky vibe being here. You sort of get why people think theaters are haunted. Look at this. It's a big open space, a lot of shadows at play. So you can see why people's minds would play tricks on them. All right, I'm gonna go beneath here. I haven't been super cranky about the challenges this season, but let's see. Okay, here we go. Sit in the dressing room and stare at yourself in the mirror, underlit by a flashlight, for 2 minutes in silence. That doesn't seem to have anything to do with ghost hunting.
That actually does a little bit have something to do with ghost hunting. That is what would be called scrying, in which you kind of stare into a mirror in the dark, looking at your reflection. Some people believe that you can see the spirits that are in the location looking back at you after a moment or so, and that they can even give you kind of glimpses or visions of stuff that may happen, stuff that's currently happening, stuff that, they saw when they were alive. Again, it's impossible to document this stuff because it's only what we can see through our eyes, and we have no way of recording what's happening in the reflection.
The muscle that contracts your eye pupils is very similar to the human sphincter. I think it's essentially the same sort of... Isn't that crazy? You got it up here. You got it down there. The body is amazing. I always forget to talk to the ghosts. If there's ghosts, do anything. Oh, turn the Ovilus on. How about that?
Crawl. Closet.
There's a crawl space in the closet.
Haunting.
That is haunted. What about that? That's pretty good.
Slave.
Well, that's not really...
Total.
Okay. Let's go check out that closet.
Look, I tried every technique I know here. And these ghosts, they're, I don't know if they don't like me or if it's just a quiet night.
Stuff. Okay, don't stuff Grandma. Stuff Grandma faster.
This spirit kinky, I like it.
Oh, that sounded like what happened to the door here. It got ripped from the wall, and I assume that's sort of like a shove or a push.
I tried to appeal to Charles. In fact, we're sitting in the room where Charles is often seen. If you're listening, Charles, I'd love to talk to you pretty soon. You're going to see me alone. Love to see the hat. The top hat would be great to see, Charles.
Stand on stage and tell Charles Tolson that he is now your understudy. Try to get a reaction out of him. All right. Hi, Charles. I'm Shane Madej. I'm a ghost hunter. I'm here to inform you that you are now my understudy because I'm a better actor than you. Because you're bad at everything that you do. And you can go ahead and talk to me on this little device. You have to sort of plug your, I don't know how it works. You got to talk through it. You got to make this say the words that you want to say to me. So, any thoughts on me being your overstudy, if that's the word?
I could actually do a little investigating right now, I just realized.
Hold on. It looked like there were eyes.
So, any thoughts on me being your...
Boom, right there. I'm assuming that's something reflecting his flashlight. But it does very much look like eyes, because that's an exit door. So maybe that's like the bar there. But I can see how people would look at this and be like, oh my god, there's someone looking there. It definitely does look like there's two eyes looking back at you.
Overstudy, if that's the word?
I could actually do a little investigating right now, I just realized. You in here, Charles? Just warming you up. I'm gonna be alone pretty soon. Would love to see you. If you could show yourself now, that would be fantastic.
Well, this place is about as haunted as all the other places we've been. I get asked a lot. They'll say, you've done so many of these now. Surely you've got to believe.
Chills.
Weeps, chills. You're weeping, Charles? Did I make you cry? Admittedly, I gave you chills with my inspiring performance as Mephisto. That's what I thought.
Charles, if you're actually here, please just show us a sign. You can move something, you could touch me. Can you knock? Like this? Nothing. This guy hates me. And you know what? I hate him now too.
Tell you what, I'm gonna turn my light out. How's that? Here we go. There we go. It's pretty good. Kill me. Sitting duck here. Kill my ass until I'm dead. Go on now.
Not really living up to the hype. Chuck.
I hope I never see Shane naked.
I was just talking about showing my peen.
What?
Well, I was in the bathroom as you told me to, and I had to pee. I was like, I could pee in here. Maybe that would attract the lady in white, but then I don't know.
Okay, so that's why we didn't see that. Thank you for not showing that.
What this is picking up. So I didn't want to even, flirt with showing peen on.
Well, we don't have a macro lens on any of those.
You rat bastard.
I'm ready.
Here you go.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm done. So I'm ready to sit and wait for you to come back.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, let's open up this challenge. Go on the stage and put on a non-comedic improv performance, acting opposite a ghost. Use the spirit box or obelisk so they can say their lines. See if you can get footsteps and or responses that make sense. Make sure to announce to the ghost that you're doing a team improv warm-up exercise and they're invited to jump in and join the performance. Maybe you'll get paranormal applause. What does that mean?
Reading that fucking challenge alone took 20 minutes. God.
It's like a dramatic scene, I suppose. And then, this is Shane. Hi Ryan, welcome to your solo. I know last season I got really fed up and cranky about giving you challenges, and that felt true and honest, so I'm still on that beat.
For the third one, I didn't give him a challenge. I can do whatever I want. If I don't want to give him challenges, I don't have to. And if I don't want to do challenges, I won't. I'm a co-host of this show.
Put the Ovilus on the stage and sit in the audience. React to it as if it were some sort of avant-garde performance. Okay, so we'll do that first, and then I'll go on stage, and then I'll be the one performing. You guys ready? You're gonna put on a performance, and I'm gonna sit in the audience. You hear me? You're gonna use this little box, this Ovilus, to perform for me, and I'm sure it's gonna be great. I wonder if I'll be able to hear it from over there. Okay, so I'm in the audience as if this is some sort of performance. Oh, there's a chair already down for me. Ooh. Oh! Oh! All right, yay! Let's see what you got. Save. Oh, where's it being saved from? This is great. Yeah. This is really good stuff. Okay. Wow, what a great performance. Oh my goodness. It's time for me to go up there and do some sort of dumb improv. So I'm going to be doing some sort of improv exercise, some warm up. I'm inviting anybody in here, any performers, to come up and warm up with me. Now, this is not supposed to be comedic. We're going to take this very seriously. So I'm going to use this Ovilus to do a performance opposite a ghost. Here we go. Let's see, what could I actually do that would incite something from Charles? You want me to sift through your belongings? Is that what you want me to do? Because you were shot dead? Is that what you'd like, Charles? For me to sift? Are you gonna say anything, or are you just gonna sit there in silence? Am I talking to anybody right now? Are you?
No, I don't think this place is haunted at all. Genuinely, I think that they've just kind of wasted their time here. I don't think that there's any credible evidence. Who knows? Maybe we'll catch something.
You even hearing me? I'm doing everything I can to get something out of you. You're not giving me anything. And you know what? It's starting to really make me sad, if I'm being honest.
This place isn't haunted. There's nothing going on here. It's a neat place to be, but we just walked around a building at night for a while. That's all we did.
Measure.
What do you want me to measure, Charles? You want me to measure your effort? Because right now it feels piss poor. If you want to measure, let's go ahead and measure. Let's lay it out all on the table. What am I doing? I'm out here giving you my heart. You're giving me bullshit. What do you want me to measure?
I always get so tired as soon as Ryan goes on his solo and I sit down. I sit down and I get cozy. And I'm helping the process along. I put a little jacket on to just, be a cozy little guy.
Charles, answer me.
Honestly, I'm starting to feel the same. I don't even know if I'll upload this video. There's really not anything happening in this location. And I know that they're doing that to show that, like, hey, sometimes they're going to go places that are supposedly haunted and they're either not haunted or you just didn't get any evidence. But, like, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping for, some stuff.
What do you want me to measure? Charles? Starting to get me angry. Answer me! I said, fucking answer me. What do you want me to measure? This is what you wanted, right? Me make a fool of myself? Isn't this what you wanted? There we go. A knock. That's what I thought. I knew you couldn't resist. There we go, Charles. Shaking. You're shaking? Good. Where did that noise come from, Charles? Where are you? Are you in the catwalk? I know some people see you in the catwalk. Scene's over, by the way. End scene. Great. Very good. I'm not actually angry at you, Charles. I was just pretending it was an improv exercise. It's all fake, Charles. But I did get a knock from you.
So he actually did the social challenge. He finally did one. But also, the ghost appearing in the catwalk, it sounds very Phantom of the Opera to me. I don't think this place is haunted at all. I think it might just be something that people have been trying to use to get more people to show up.
Can you give me another knock? I didn't mean to yell you. We were just fucking around. We were improvising. All right, let's look at this other challenge. Malicious. No, I didn't mean to be malicious. I'm sorry. Number 2. Go to the bathroom, sit on the toilet in the dark for 3 minutes, but be a ghost hunter about it. Tell the white lady to do something. That's what I told them to do. And then the social challenge is embarrassing enough that I'm just giving you a free space on this one. Use the time to do some earnest ghost hunting. Praying for you. I'm gonna do that third challenge right now then, and I'm gonna go actually under the stage because that's where it's said to be a dark presence. Okay. Mop me. Okay, you want me to clean you? I'll clean you. Okay, we're under the stage now. This is where it's said to be dark enough that... What do you want me to choose? Me choose. Choose. You want me to choose you? Haunting, puddle, current. Sentence, troop. Sentence, troop. It's definitely a little spookier down here when you're alone. Is there anybody down here with me? In these dressing rooms? Traffic. Can you go ahead and show yourself, please, or make your presence known by making a noise or... Phrase. Wow, you're really going for it now. Crescent. Crescent? We almost went to the Crescent Hotel. Oh, you know what? It was said that there was aggressive spirit box responses down here. Who's down here with me? What in the world what? What's the dark presence that's down here? Why are you down here? It makes no sense. Twilight?
Yeah, the more and more that we go through this, more and more I don't think this place is actually haunted, and I think it is a gimmick that they're trying to use to draw more traction and to draw more traffic into their business.
All right, I gotta move out of this room soon, so I'm going to walk. You're going to walk? Where are you gonna walk? Is this Henry? Charles? All right, let's go to the bathroom. See if we can get that lady in white to show herself. You're upset? Why are you upset? Why are you upset? Oh, because you're racking up debt? Huh. The bathroom actually kind of freaks me out. I'm drunk? I'm not drunk, you're drunk. Ugh. Sitting on the toilet for 3 minutes. Anybody with me in this bathroom? Perhaps Emily, if that's your name? A lady in white. My feet are right here. I'm gonna put them right here. Can you open that door for me? Let me know that you're here. Just wanna talk. Wanna figure out who Henry is. Or if Emily's actually your name. Did I just hear don't do it? Don't do what? You need to get, what do I need to get? Pray, you said pray for us? Are you in trouble? All you have to do is open that door. And you know what? If you open that door, I promise you I'll leave. I promise. It's so horny. I'm actually gonna turn this off for some silence. Spirit box is off now. I'm running out of time. Why a bathroom if you're in an opera house? That doesn't make any... I'm genuinely asking, why are you in a bathroom if you're in an opera house? There's beautiful seats outside, so why are you staying in here? Okay, well, unfortunately my time is up. So, thanks for talking. It's nice meeting you. Oh.
Take a seat. Quick post game. So, not the most active night, obviously.
Yes.
How'd the solo go?
Well, as you mentioned, the improv exercise on stage was humiliating.
Yeah, I would never ask you to do that. That was one of our sick and twisted viewers.
But I won't lie, it did elicit, for the first time tonight, a little knock on stage.
You got a knock?
I got a knock, because I was screaming at Charles.
We heard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something.
But again, was that knock a response to him, or was that just like the woods settling? I don't think that this location is haunted. I think this location is just a regular place. I think maybe some people have experienced some stuff that they couldn't explain, and they're chalking it up to a haunting. I don't think that this place is actually haunted, though.
So we got something out of it.
Well, one knock. Thanks for watching this entire episode.
It's been a good night.
It has been a lot.
And thank you for watching this entire episode. I'm gonna end this episode here. I don't think this place is haunted, and you're gonna get this with any paranormal investigation show where they're gonna have episodes where they don't find anything, and that's to show you, the duality of ghost hunting, where you're either going to find, quote unquote evidence, or you're gonna get nothing, and you just you have to deal with that. If you are a paranormal investigator, you have to know, and you have to be able to accept the fact that you're not always going to find evidence. And that's what sucks. I, again, don't think that this opera house is haunted. I think that it is very much just a place. Was there a door that was ripped off? Yes, but it looks like it could have just been kind of poorly renovated and made, and maybe there was like an earthquake or something. I don't know why especially since there's nothing in there to have elicit someone trying to break into it. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I asked in the beginning, if you have encountered anything spooky or paranormal, please leave comments down below. I would love to react to some of your scary stories.